No, 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 no heroes. Woo! No, 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 no heroes. No heroes, baby.
Hello guys and welcome to the NCL. We are currently in week 15 and today we're gonna see AMIR and OLE with Bella Betty and Chris with Vegapunk. So really interesting pick. So AMIR and OLE gonna start with one Don. They're not gonna play anything and Chris is just using his leader effect to play the 5 cost 6000 blocker named Shaka. Then AMIR and OLE just following with a 5k swing. Just a free block and playing the Karazu. Then Chris is playing Lilith, just 3 cost 5000 searcher. Can just look at top 5 cards and look for Vegapunk card, I think it was, or Eckhart type. Yes. Let's see what is he gonna pick. I think in this matchup you want to have the Luffy, but we are going here with just a 5 cost unit. I think it was on KO you can play another unit. Yeah, it was a 4 cost unit, of course. Then just gonna play it out with lead effect, and now he has already quite a good board. Just 6k swing, no trigger. Let's see, AMIR and OLE now at 5 turn. Of course we have 2 players for them and they're just gonna play for 4 down the Ivankov using lead effect, and now Ivankov can cheat out another unit, and it is the Karazu. Now you can minus anything with the on play effect, and they are going 6k into life, and there is a Rocket Luffy, and they're immediately punished for the swing. Let's see what is targeted. And the blocker's gone. Interesting choice. I thought the Karasu would be better, but I am not playing, so they know it probably better than me. Anyway, we're gonna start with a 5k swing. AMIR and OLE taking it. Another 6k swing. What do you want to play? You know, of course, AMIR and OLE still has a dangerous board with the Karasu. You don't want to get to 5k leader, but we're gonna see for 5 turn is Sanji. Just draw 2 and rush 1. Oh, just to cycle out your hand. And there is the 3 cost event from OP09. You can just look at top 5 cards and search 2 cards with trigger, but no for leader effect, using Rocket Luffy, using it immediately to get rid of the Ivankov, and then drawing one. So passing the turn to AMIR and OLE. They weren't that lucky, at least till this time. No triggers currently, and that's so important for Bella Betty. They have 7 done. I think to cheat another unit, maybe with a 5-cost Ivankov would be not that bad. But there is the koala just taking one hand, one card from your life and playing a 4-cost and drawing one. A really good card actually. You can generate so much tempo. A leader effect, of course she's a blocker also. And playing with the Ivankov and another card also. They're gonna start with an 8k swing. It's gonna be blocked. Then another 6k swing. They're blocking at 1k. And there's the pass. Chris at 8 done. I mean, he can still heal himself with just 1 done. I'll play another rocket loopy maybe and clear 2 things. I mean, you can be quite defensive with the Vegapunk if you want to. But we're gonna start with a 7k swing into Karazu and it is gone. No 6k swing, just a 2k. 5 ton, a Vegapunk. This is one of the, I think this is the best card you have as a support. You got as a support in the EB02 set. Just really good for 5 ton. You can just cheat another 5-cost unit. And also it's a blocker. And now he can still use leader effect and heal himself. And there is the 5-cost Nami. So now you have 3 blockers, a removal Nami in life. It is not looking that good for AMIR and OLE. You have 1 blocker, you have basically 4 attacks. If you want to attack. Well, at least I think you have to attack here, of course, but and what can you clear the board? And even if you're gonna try to get rid of the 5-cost unit, the Pythagoras, it was the name, then he can cheat out another 4-cost unit. So it's still tough. I mean, it comes rested, but still. They can cheat another cost, another unit with the Ivankov, of course, AMIR and OLE. So that could also be maybe used for an Inazuma, just to have a rush, maybe to make some pressure. Okay, let's see. Another koala, interesting. So they're going to 0 life this turn. They probably just wanted to draw, just to see what kind of information, so to get more information. But they're gonna play another Karazu. I think they missed the order. Usually I think you take your life, play another focus unit, and then draw one, but it happens. So the Karasu is giving -2000 to the Shaka. They still have 3 Don left. They're using for leader effect, getting rid of the Kuma. 8k swing. Minusing another Shaka. Of course, no, they just the leader. They're using leader effect and getting rid of the Ivankov. Yes. And drawing a card because they have 3 or less life. Can cards. I think that's it's 9 or 10k swing. I cannot read the power unfortunately. But anyway, so the Vegapunk is gone. And an 8k swing. Taking the life, another trigger. Just drawing one. So, passing the turn. Chris no. Swinging first 7. That's double 2k. And now it's just math. AMIR and OLE just scooping and going for the next game. Of course, at this point it was just mathing the game out. You have more things and they have hand cards and blockers together, so I think Bellubetti is a really good deck currently in this format, especially if you think about OP11, because we're getting the new Snake Man Luffy, the blue-purple one, that just wants to ramp really fast and then play with Sanji with a big mom or category just as high bodies. And you need your time for that. You're a bit vulnerable against Betty because she can just put you back to 5k leader, or against the green purple Luffy. This decks, both of them are quite bricky. But I think with Bellubetti we have some problems against Vegapunk, because he can just build himself a wall with another with the 5-cost Vegapunk, and of course the Shaka you can just easily protect him. He's just gonna start with Atlas. Atlas cannot be killed by battle. This is a really good character, as long you have less life than your opponent, and with Vegapunk it is usually the case. But let's see, AMIR and OLE starting with Bellubetti search. That's also important, so we can just use a leader effect to boost them up. Picking up the koala. I think another Betty would be perfect here, but there's none, so passing the turn. Now Chris at 3 done. Gonna start with a 6k swing, and AMIR and OLE protecting it immediately. Interesting. 5 ton. There's the Shaka in life, and he can be triggered. This is just really good, as long as you have Vegapunk as a leader. And he has let open 2 dons. No, active, sorry. So, interesting, maybe he's playing an event, maybe not. Or maybe he could just not use them currently in this turn. And there's no need to swing maybe higher. I'm gonna start with a 3k. 3 cost Karazu, and then there's the 6k leader swing. Of course, Chris just taking the life to play for free the Shaka. There's Lilith. Another Shaka. This is really a good card. It's never a brick, just a blocker. You can just play it this turn again if you want. 7k leader swing, AMIR overtaking it, no trigger, and there will probably come the Shaka no. Yes, there it is, just a good card. You already have a quite strong wall basically. It cannot be removed, it cannot be rested. Let's see, AMIR and OLE really need to have a good turn this time. They are 6 done, so they can play Koala maybe. There it is. I think no and Ivankov would be perfect, and then cheating out the card. Inazuma is also fine. Inazuma gets to be a rush if there's another unit other than Inazuma, 7k. So you cannot boost Inazuma with another Inazuma. And he will start with a 7k swing. He's taking it, triggering a Frankie, a 5k swing. That's a block. That's another block. Let's see. Is the Karazo swinging or not? There will be 7k swing. Okay, just countering it out with an 2k and 1k. Of course, you don't need in this turn the Vegapunk, but we're gonna start with a 6k swing into the Karazu. Another 6k swing. The Inazuma, yes. You just need to get rid of the bot. I'm not sure. If you want to play anything, you have to overplay it, and you have a quite good bot, but I think another blocker would be fine maybe. You're gonna have a 6k swing into the Belly Betty, just to be sure. I think he has 5 done left. It has, yeah, 5 done left. 8k swing into leader, okay, interesting. He's taking it and no trigger again. Let's see, does he want to play another? Does he want to swing another time? I think you don't need to. You can heal yourself. I'm not sure if you're still gonna play the stage to rest up anything. That would be great, but I don't think it is needed. He still has a life. He can heal himself, and he is gonna heal himself with a Frankie. He can just trigger it next time if you want, so he can draw another card. And he's passing the turn. 2 done left active. AMIR and OLE starting the turn with an Belly Betty Searcher. They are discussing what to take. What will be game winning for them? They need 4 swings basically. The stage, interesting. They could use it to pitch it for a lead effect, or maybe just playing it and searching for more. They really have a lot of hand cuts. They did not use lead effect that often till this time. And of course I drew a lot with the koala. Using the stage, pitching the 5 cost Ivankov, and getting for themselves a koala. Okay, let's see. A 5k swing. That could be in block, but maybe not. It is a block. Okay, a Betty, draw 1, trash 1, I think it was. Okay, interesting. Kalazu. So they are trying to stay alive maybe this turn and trying to finish it next time. And they're passing. So 3 blockers, 1 life, a lot of hand cuts. You're gonna start with a 7k swing. Quick math for AMIR and OLE, and they could maybe trigger something this time, but they are not taking the life. 9 down left. Okay, an 8k swing. Just an easy block. Oh, I think the Betty is not a blocker. Sorry guys. Another 8k swing. There's the block and 2k, 1k. For 1 down, hitting themselves with the Nami and passing the turn. Yeah, the Nami is so strong against Betty, and the Rocket Luffy also, because you can just get rid of a 5 or 4 cost unit, and with Nami you can draw a card if you have 3 or less in your hand. But the boy is gonna pitch the Karazu. And they're taking a 1 cost Betty. Again searching. In Inazuma. The koala is safe this turn against Sanami because this is a 6 cost unit, of course. But we're gonna start with a 5k swing. Just an easy block. And a 6k swing. This one you cannot just block. It's gonna use Nami to KO a Betty and draw 1 if you have less than 3 hand cards, and he's drawing 1, of course. Okay, so 2 life, 1 Shaka blocker, the boys still have the lead effect if they want to go for game. But for that I think they would need to have at least 2 Inazumas. But there's the 5 cost Ivankov looking at top 3 and cheating a character with 5000 power or less. There's a Koala, Koala can give minus 3000 power to an opponent. And it will be the Shaka. At least it has to be a character, of course. Pitching for lead effect, the Inazuma. Swing 9 into the Shaka and it is gone. And passing the turn. I think you can just swing 16 and that should be game. There is no life, no blocker I think, yes. And that will be 16k into life. And they don't have enough in hand. Wow, really good. The last life would be a Edison to draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards just to cycle, but wow, interesting.